Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. And yes, the club football is over for another season completely after Saturday. But the football's still coming thick and fast. We've got the internationals now, we've got international friendlies, we've got European qualifiers for the women, and we've got the men's European Championship in a couple of weeks' time. Literally, no joke. Oh, it doesn't stop. As soon as that comes to sort of an end, about a week and a half later, you've got pre-season starting to begin. Woohoo! I'll get no rest this summer whatsoever from watching football. Yay! Well, it depends on how far you can get, actually. How to analyse in terms of semi-finals and that final itself. Oh dear! If it's one decent team, it's not going to be a Greece all over again. Let's be honest. But we are here. This is a friendly for tonight: England versus Bosnia. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this because I thought it'd be a bit of an Arsenal field clash and match. Obviously, ex-Arsenal. Probably Declan. They've got Aaron as well in the squad. Saka's taking some respite before the Euros. But no. Gafsaf got Bosnia. Klažinac has now suddenly won the Europa League. Sorry, not European Championship, but the Europa League. And suddenly, he's just injured. Suddenly, shocker. Declan's been benched. Ramsdale's still on the bench. Southgate's tinkered everywhere by the goalkeeper. Shocker there. Because God forbid he plays a goalkeeper that's better than Pickford, be it Ramsdale or whoever, and have a decent performance tonight. And the questions on him and the pressure's put on him to, I don't know, drop Pickford. Oh, but he plays at Everton. Can't be judged. You can. The fact in the relegation battle, you can. Every season, you can. And even before that, it was at Sunderland. What happened there? Got relegated. Catherine's in the chat already. Says big up. Hello. Yes, hello. And she's got the Arsenal and emoji in the chat as well. Don't know. I like watching football, but when the majority of the football this summer is going to be Gareth Southgate England football, I kind of want to draw the line, but I don't know, my hands are full because it's not friendlies like it was last year. I could get away with it because they're meaningless friendlies that were, in the sense of, from my point of view, the Nations League's pointless. It's just a glorified friendly tournament, and you just put a trophy at the end of it. It's glorified friendlies. So I didn't do it last year, so I could get away with it last year because of that. I can't get away with it this year because of the European Championship coming up in a couple of weeks' time. So I've got to get the hype going and everyone interested and over to hear the channel and boost up, do what I can to boost up. Oh dear. Don't worry, I will be doing the watch along for tomorrow. Touchwood. For France versus England in the women's qualifying game. England sort of need to win because if France win, France are all but qualified already. If they do win, if France win tomorrow, but we have to win now to keep things sort of kind of in our hands. Does that make sense? And not have Sweden put away from us, which they could do. They win tomorrow. I don't know much about the international men's foot side of things, but this is supposed to be an easy match. It's meant to be. It's set up for an easy match. I mean, another thing I don't like? The game's been held at St James's Park, and people go, "Oh, well, basically this time it goes to these under Southgate. Oh, well, we need to give a tour every World Cup, every year. We need to do a tour of the country where we can. This stadium and that stadium. Last time it was it Middlesbrough and things like that. But I'm sorry, I get these fans. They want to give back to the fans and not have them always come down south. But we have a national stadium for a reason. We have Wembley for a reason. It's called the National Stadium for a reason. Otherwise, it's just there for the sake of it. I sound harsh because I don't have the issue of having to go all the way to the other side of the country to go and see England if I wanted to go and see England at Wembley. It's literally just in terms of an hour or so away from me in terms of travel. But it's just like I'm just a mindset of literally like, fair enough. And when it was being rebuilt, you could do the tour, to do different stadiums and all that. We did that when we were rebuilding Wembley, but we have Wembley now. There's no need for this fucking, we're going to do Newcastle this year and, I don't know, fucking Manchester City or fucking Norwich. Fucking hell. Portman Road will be next in the Premier League. Now that'd be fucking next on the list. AFC always says thoughts and prayers go out to Kevin Campbell and his family. Yes. I was going to hold off until Liam gets on here soon because Liam will be joining us very, very soon. But yes, we'll touch on it again later when Liam does come on. But yeah, definitely. I'll put my tweet out. I think now, what was it? I think what day we were on today? Monday? It was like yesterday morning or Saturday morning? I think now. It was Sunday. Yeah, so yesterday morning. What got up, obviously after got a heads up during our stream on Saturday. Then, as I was about to do the tweet on Saturday night, I passed out of sleep, so it was there ready for me to press the post button when I woke up. But yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, Kevin Campbell, ex-Arsenal, Everton, Forest, Trasbure, Cardiff City striker. It's not been a good start to the year for him, basically, health-wise. He had a for anyone doesn't know, he has a podcast with Sophie from Hybrid Squad. They do that every week. They come together and do that and talk all things Arsenal. But of most of the second half, this first half of the year, sorry, he's not been able to do that for his health reasons. It looked like he was coming back, making a comeback in terms of his health's going in the right direction, and then it turns out rumblings came out on Saturday, as we all know, but it was confirmed yesterday that he's became ill the following weekend and is currently in hospital. Grey areas in terms of there's one idiot, I always say, that jumped on the bandwagon and made up a story and got everyone shitting themselves, including myself. But that's since been quashed. I'm not going to go into it, but that's since been quashed. But they're confirmed he is in hospital, receiving treatment, and fingers crossed, touch wood, he does make a full recovery and we'll see him back soon. For me, again, I've a personal point of view. I've met Kevin a couple of times now over the last few years since I've been doing this podcast, like this channel and all that. In terms of in person, and he's been on here a few times as well, as most of you guys know. He's literally one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Genuine, doesn't play up to cameras and this, that, and the other. What you see of him on this channel and on the Hybrid Squad and all that is how he is in person, and so much more. The last time I actually saw him face to face was a couple of years back now. It was end of season. Arsenal v Everton. We won. Arsenal won 4-0, but it was before the game. Me and my brother was going to that game, and we was going towards the stock. My brother's going to get me one of my birthday presents for that. Because again, birthday weekend. So it's like, we're going to get your birthday present and all that. So okay, on our way in, going towards the store. Obviously, Kevin was obviously Kevin. There's a queue of people queuing up to take photos. I looked over. It's Kevin Campbell. I was like, okay. My brother was like, "Oh, do you want to go have a photo?" And this, that, and the other. So I queued up and all that. And as soon as it got to me, he saw me. I didn't say a word. I didn't make out that we knew until he said something. I was going to pretend like da. Straight away, he says, "Oh, yeah." Great, like, cuddle, hug, whatever they called it. Had a quick chat, shook hands, had a photo, and had a quick catch up and everything and all that. And yeah, it's just brilliant. The fact that and my brother's, it was that much of a shot because my brother knows, obviously, my brother knows I know certain players, and he was like, "What the hell? Why the hell was he like that with you?" Because he's an ex-player and I'm just a fan, basically. But that in itself speaks volumes of Kevin, that he isn't one of those "who do you think you are? Do you know who I am?" people. He is salt of the earth, proper, not just a gooner, just a proper decent man that doesn't live off in terms of he doesn't he's not up himself like you other players nowadays. That's the newer generation coming through. They're all up themselves, distance themselves from their fans and all that. He just talking about football, and it's, as well. It's like it doesn't have to be Arsenal, Everton, or Forest, etc. So yeah, as I say, fingers crossed, touch wood, everything goes well. He does make a full recovery there. Tom's in the chat as well. Kevin Campbell, he's brilliant. I'm sorry, he's brilliant. Any update on Kevin Campbell in terms of why he's in hospital or recovery wise? Nothing since the stuff that came that both I asked. Nothing since Arsenal and Everton done their statements respectively. Everton did it yesterday. Arsenal did it this morning. Kickoff's not fast approaching, by the way. So quickly, let's get the teams up. They're wearing the away kit, by the way, for some bizarre reason. Even though we're the home team, make that make sense. So yeah, as I said, doesn't want to dare mess about with Pickford. He doesn't want to have them questions asked of him at all. So Pickford stays in goal. Kieran Trippier, who has the number 2 jersey, and is the captain tonight at St James's Park. He's playing left back. Make that one make sense. I know he's versatile, but he's a fucking right back. What have we said about fucking Southgate? Hasn't got a clue. Will play right backs at fucking left back. He keeps doing it. That'll be the undoing in the Euros. Guarantee we play the big guns. Konza's playing. Gallagher, Lewis Dunk, Guy as well. So Dunk and Guy will be the centre backs. That means Konza's playing right back with a number 3. Again, this is a stupid from Southgate, but okay. Cole Palmer, Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield, Ollie Watkins, Eze, and Bowen. And on the bench, you've got Gomez, Ramsdale, Braithwaite, Kwanzaa, Rice, Tony, Grealish, Madison, Harold, Bayern Munich's Kane, Curtis Jones, Henderson, former Blackburn, now Crystal Palace, Wolfen, and James Trafford. A few of these players, I will say, a few of these players that are starting tonight and on the bench will be, if they get a chance in terms of players from the bench, are fighting for their spot in the final squad to go to Germany in the next week and a half. Game Sisters, hello, and not being able to not being well all day, relying on this and the girls tomorrow to cheer me up. But more so, hopefully, the girls. This is going to be an absolute snorefest, I guarantee, because it's Southgate. He hasn't got a clue in terms of style. What about Kevin? I've just joined. Yes, AFC always bought. Obviously, he mentioned Kevin already. So, and obviously, when Liam does join us later, I will be letting Liam get his thoughts and send his thoughts out to Kevin as well. And we're underway. Bosnia get us underway. Wearing their white kit because they're allowed to. Because we've been idiots and played in our home away kit side. To be fair, I'm very don't you know who I am, and I'll do it more in future. Oh dear. The thing is, though, people will go to you and go, "You're a Leeds fan, aren't you?" One of many Leeds fans. You could be any Leeds fan with all we know. Or you'll get the ones that go, "Yeah, you're the Leeds fan that does the Simpsons gifs and memes." Oh dear, let's scoreboard already up. That's cool. Oh dear, muggy as hell. By the way, whether in terms of temperature wise, it's actually picked up in the last few days. I say, I'll give it its credit, but it does mean it's muggy this time of day now. Hello, Gary. Hello. How you doing? I'm assuming you're working at the moment, or have you got a day off? One or two. You haven't missed much. We're only a minute and a half into the actual game kicking off, so you haven't missed much. Hey, there's at least one other Leeds fan here. Didn't one get a 3 months on the set? Yeah, that was weird. You've got some, Paul, because you're getting them over from your channel, bringing them over here. So must have some, Paul. Oh dear. I can tell you actually the profile's name one sec. Bear with me a sec. I'm telling you there's gonna be a snore fest, but hey, he's got to do it because it's fucking beat building into the Euros. Customization, no. Already we look a bit shaky. Fantastic. Fucking hell. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Milky LUFC is the lead one about that. We've got two couple on Saturday. Got one of the three memberships. I'm working. This is going to provide some entertainment for the slowness that I'm experiencing right now. Well, one way or the other, from your point of view, either me venting because it's going so shit, or we celebrate one of the two, or when Liam gets on here. What the hell are they doing? And currently, as we speak, we've got 770 between the YouTube and my Twitter platform on streaming on Twitter as well, literally watching me. And they will be watching Liam's soon as well. If anyone asks, why are you not wearing England stuff? Why are you still wearing the Arsenal stuff? I'm not wearing any shirt. This is nice and loose. So this first thing I could grab it was loose. We've running about all day, so literally it's muggy. Yeah. So okay, something loose. I'm not going to wear a nylon fucking shirt for a friendly. Okay, Euros I will have to, obviously it's Euros. But for this, no. Got a free kick here though. Triple, what's they taking now? Cole Palmer's gone. No, I'm going to take it. I score everywhere. I do. What's this? I got number 7. Oh god, it's a bit. I might. You know what? I might try. I might try and get a fucking Red Bull emoji just for you, Tom. Whenever I see it next season, I know Leeds are doing well because you're obviously going Red Bull, yeah, Team Red Bull. Oh dear, you got to laugh. Oh dear. Oh, and by the way, just to let people know that haven't already been made aware, this month's giveaway in terms of the Zenith coin giveaway is up and running already. As of Saturday, I couldn't tell you guys it's Saturday, but as of Saturday, this month's giveaway for June is back up and running. So if you've got Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Be the recent pinned tweet from last month. We're doing that same coin this month. There's been a delay in terms of the coin. It was meant to be for this month. It was meant to be a brand new coin that was being released this month exactly. And it's to be a limited edition. They're going to hold one back for this month's giveaway instead of going to be next month for now. So this month is going to be the clock end, not the clock end, the North Bank coin, which is this. If you bear with me, I'll show you now, so you know what I'm talking about. Where are we? There we go. It's this one here. There we go. The North Bank coin. So we've got one side where it says obviously the North Bank, as you can see, with the North Bank stand from when it was rebuilt in 1993. Yeah. So I think that one's looking out now, and it says ever since I was in at bottom EST 1993. On the other side, as you can see, on the other side, it has the old school Arsenal crest on there as well. Very old school, you know. With Arsenal FC on there at the top. And then at the bottom, it'll have on it where it got the old school Arsenal badge. You've got your unique number X of 1993. And it's comes in a nice little case there. You get a little cloth to come with it as well, so it gets we get smudgy. You touch it and all that. You can give it a wipe, give it a clean. Also comes with a COA via Zenith as well, so it obviously holds that value and its uniqueness as well. If you want to win a chance of winning that, you can come on Instagram. I'm a pin tweet, just like that if you haven't already from last month. Once I did it last month, you have to re-like it, just there. And on X, my pin tweet on X, just all you got to do is follow me, follow Zenith Coins, retweet the post, and like the post, and you're automatically entered into the draw end of the month on the 30th, on Sunday the 30th, basically, of June. And we may even play it well where we've got a game that night and we can do it live. But I bet it is. I wonder how often next season I'll see the red ball though. That's the thing. I bet England don't think it's clean sheet and pick for it. I guarantee no. They won't because it's a makeshift defence anyway. And it's a Southgate. If I know it, but that'd be the excuse. Oh, it's a makeshift defence. It's not Pickford's fault. He threw it in the net. No. He got off put by the defenders because they're not his regular centre backs. Arsenal coins are real. You never know. Zenith might click on and see what I'm doing and go, you know what? Let's make that natural reality. Something really unique to the channel. You know that. Fucking you guys will be over it then. Jesus, that would be interesting. Because they did do a one of a kind set thing with Kevin Campbell and Sophie from the Hybrid Squad, didn't they? A while back. So you never know. If this all goes well, this mini partnership we've got, you never know. Can you buy them? Yes, you can. Just as I say, when you follow Zenith Coins, go to their X account, and there'll be a link in their bio, and that link will take you to their page. And as obviously you might have typed in such in Arsenal, maybe. We've got the Arsenal stuff. They've got Scotland coins. They've done coins of Scotland for the Euros and all that. So like Germany v Scotland, and there's one where the group to play that Scotland and the other teams have got in their group and things like that. They've done that. They've got Rangers. They've got Celtic coins. A few other bits and pieces along the way. So yeah, just have a look. The two, obviously, they did have the clock end coin, but that is sold out. But these are the two current coins I have for sale. The one you just seen a minute ago, which is part of the giveaway for this month, and also this one here as well, which I've got as well. They sent this to me for free at the start of all this, and so and I've got the North Bank as well, which they sent to me as well, part of all this as a freebie, so I could show you guys what it looks like. That I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon and going, well, I ain't got to put it, but get it, do it, and all that crap. Again, it comes in a nice little presentation box. You got a little cloth thing that comes with it, and there's a COA, as you can see there. And the price, I think they put one's, I can't remember now, pricing. I don't even know the pricing, but yeah, prices will come up, and they will vary depending on the how limited they are, basically. Do you think Southgate will go even if we miraculously do well later this month? Yes, his contract's up, and we're not. The FA currently aren't breaking their neck to give him a new contract. I think after the fast of how the World Cup went in the end, and being even though it's quarter final, but it was France. The way we went out, Oh God, gave yourself time. Forgive me if I was saying, but no, I think yeah, because of how much backlash Gav got from fans basically at home and the people that went to Qatar for the World Cup and even media from English media and all that. I do reckon it was because of the way it was dealt with as well at the time. It was like if Gav wants to stay, he can stay, but sort of thing. It was he's got a contract. It's in his hands. If he goes now, he goes. It's not. They weren't exactly begging him to stay. It was just like if he stays, he stays. If he don't, sort of attitude. Um, yeah. So I do think it's sort of a gentleman's agreement. We decided he wanted to stay for the Euros. I think it's sort of a gentleman's agreement between him and the FA to say, okay, well, okay, you're staying, but we're not going to give you a new contract. You got this Euros, and that's it. What considered all the hard work and missed a shot? Yep. Like 5 minutes ago. Ryan, the abbreviation V, what does it stand for? We all know what it stands for. What it take me for? Ow. I'm wondering if Bosnia has the one kit and England couldn't wear that. No, it's just like Sparksy says here. Bosnia's other kit is red. So there was no kit clash of any sort that's going to come from wearing our actual home kit. It's just England and the FA being what they are. And we've released this kit for the Euros, this away kit, along with the new home kit as well. We need to model it before the US people buy it for £124.99, which is a fucking joke. Or £84, we want the cheap version. Golf. We've got to get the players out and modelling it and showing how it looks and all that from a distance. Oh my God. We're 0-0. I know we're playing Bosnia, but we're 0-0 and Kieran Trippier is just trying to do fucking fancy flicks and tricks in the middle of the pitch. Fuck me. What, Catherine? Are you saying their kit man did an Arsenal turned up to Stamford, and when we turned up to Stamford Bridge with the wrong socks? Still can't believe that, by the way. I'm reading something I once said. Anyway, moving on. Yes, I am. Oh dear. Now, you know what? After Sockgate, nothing will surprise me. Even this being 15 and a half minutes into this game, when we're 0-0 against Bosnia at home, make it make sense. And we're meant to be favourites, guys. Oh, but he's one of the changes. He's testing out things for the new players. He don't give a shit. Everyone tells me fucking Southgate's this great magician. He's the best thing since sliced bread. One of England's greatest managers. The guy can't get a job anywhere else. I say it time and time again. You guys must be sick of it. Between 2009, when he got sacked at Middlesbrough and second in the Championship, and when he got the England job, no one wanted to hire him. There's a fucking reason. No idea. Again, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Can't even say popularity contest because he's at fucking Brighton and fucking no, the media weren't exactly calling for him, were they? That's another thing with Southgate as well. Now, remember when he threw Ben White under the bus and some of our fan base had fucking bit on it and being twats about it. Oh, so Ben White has an attitude. Oh, he doesn't want to play for his country. No, he doesn't. He wants to play for his country, just not under Southgate and Steve Holland. There's a fucking difference. But as I say, remember when he threw him under the bus over that situation, and then literally when he's announced this provisional squad, and he was asked by someone in the media room, "Oh, did you speak to? Have you spoke to Ben White or anything like that since last time?" No. I didn't want to. He was like, "What was it? I don't know. I don't. We didn't. I didn't know, and we didn't know if he was available for selection. So he's gone from. I wanted to pick him in the last squad, in the last international break for the end of the season. I wanted to pick him, but he told me via Edu he wanted nothing. He didn't want to play for England. He didn't want to be available for this round of fixtures. Gone from that to I don't know if he's available or not. If he wanted to play for us or not, the Euros, I don't know. You're going from being communicative apparently to very uncommunicating wise. What's it? What is it, Gareth? Which one is it? Which one are you spinning? Which plate are you going to spin first this week? I said it back then, and he's proving that he's now with them words in his statement in that press conference at the weekend, last week or whatever. He's proved me right. He's a lying, bullshitting see you next Tuesday. Did everything he could to protect his mate Steve Holland. And there's idiots in this fan base with YouTube channels going, "Oh, go would never lie to England fans. He would never lie to any media. Ben White's got an attitude problem. Why wouldn't he want to represent his country?" Well, fucking now you know why. He doesn't want to play for a two-face see you next Tuesday and another two-face see you next Tuesday in Steve Holland. Don't you start on fucking hell. Everyone says he created harmony, but he fell out with one of the best right backs in the league this year. Yep, all because he hasn't got the stones to stand up to his assistant manager in Steve Holland. What Steve Holland got over Gareth? That Gareth's like, no, I don't know what's going on. I spoke to both people. I don't have a clue what's going on. I don't know why Ben doesn't want to play for us. And then amongst all that, the reports came out and the confirmation then came out that these reports were true. That Steve Holland's a homophobic twat, amongst other things. Basically, it comes down to basically what it comes down to is, but Ben White was on that World Cup, and he wasn't mentally or physically challenging Ben any more than what he already knew. It wasn't doing it. He wasn't. Ben basically called him out on it. When they're doing the not one-on-one, but the defending back and forth, the defensive meeting and all that. Is like, well, what would you? Well, this is what we do at Arsenal. Da 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 da. Same to what Cole said. Da 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 this and the other. And fucking Steve went fucking mental apparently, and by going mental went very very personal, knowing that Ben White was going through some personal stuff off the pitch. Decided to bring that up and go nuclear and bring that up, and then when that's all come out into camp, Ben's been sent home, not Steve, Ben. And then after the World Cup, when they've had a meeting back in January after the World Cup, Gareth had one-on-one with Steve and one-on-one with Ben. He wonders why he's asking the questions of why Ben doesn't want to play for his country while Steve Holland's there, and now Gareth, because Gareth has rubbing salt in the wound now. He wonders why. Would you, as human beings yourselves in your line of work, would you want to work for? If you had the choice in your line of work to work for an assistant manager who for no reason went nuclear and went personal on your ass for no reason whatsoever, picked you out and attacked a personal situation you're going through at that time, but then you had the option to still do your job elsewhere, away from the situation, but not directly work with that person. What would you do? then what's his sense? What would you want? Again, Gareth Southgate in terms of tactics, it doesn't exactly for you and call that, oh, I want to play for this manager. But Steve Holland has put the nail in the coffin. Semi-final and a final, he's second. Semi-final, should have been a final. Tapped against Croatia, and we were winning 1-0. And what did he do? Tactically changed it and went, actually, I'm going to put the handbrake on and let Croatia back in the game, and we lost it. And when we went 2-1 down, he didn't change back to what was working initially, and look what happened. And the final, on our own fucking turf, 2 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. What does he do? Again, handbrake on, in the World Cup. Come at us, Italy, come at us. You're a defensive team, but come at us. Oh, fuck, we're losing. So that, there's 1-1. You're dominating us still. What do I do? What do I do? I know. I should go back to how I start at the platform at the start of the game. No, I won't do that. I'll play for penalties instead. And then put the youngest player in the squad to take the decisive penalty. But he's a great manager, guys. Hawkins in the chat as well. You do, Hawkwin? Everything's going well. They played centre back in that percent over him, so he said, "Send me home if not required." He's playing right back at the time for Arsenal, so but yeah, he could have played centre back, right back for England. He just weren't getting. Was it the third game and all that? We didn't get. It was in the squad, but he never got used. So I can understand that as well. That frustration it was a dead rubber game as well. It was already qualified. He's not going to stay, but if he wants to get another job, excuse my phrasing, but Southgate needs to grow some balls. He hasn't got the balls. That's the reason. That's the reason why he has the England job, because he hasn't got the balls in the first place to stand up to anyone. The FA is famously known over the years for hiring managers that don't have the cojones to stand up to them and call things out. And if you do, like Sir Bobby did, look what happened to Sir Bobby. There's a reason why Nigel Clough never got given an England job in his pomp years, because they knew what sort of character and what he was all about, and they knew he would call them out basically. You support him over me when he's wrong, I'm off. You support him over me when he's wrong, I'm off. Oh, you're about, yeah, if it was in you were in that situation, yeah. Yeah. Reading. Hang on for a second. Assistants are there to help, not control the manager, for goodness sake. As I say, I'd love to know what Steve Holland has over in Gareth. I'd love to know it. All these reports about Steve Holland aren't true, and then the reports then fucking intensified, and the media came with fucking receipts. I'll talk about the actual manager. It's still 0-0. Yeah. We literally had one shot in 26 and 15 minutes on my 26 minutes and 15 seconds on my screen. Sorry, we've had one shot at goal. Yeah, Liam, please hurry up. Which manager, if they were in their prime, would you have loved to manage England? Oh, I mean, in terms of, as I mentioned before, before my time, but Brian Clough would have been a perfect manager for England. To be honest, he would have, in a time when we weren't doing well, he would have come in and fucking shook the boat, so to say. Yeah, the game's on. The game is on Channel 4. One of the last few games will be on Channel 4, but it goes before it all goes back to ITV next season. Thank fuck. Hey, another shot on target, but they fucking saved it. Way. I don't even fucking know who the shot. I think it's a fucking. I don't know. Fucking hell. Even Sparks is just like you. Just like, I'm keep everyone awake here. Oh dear. Oh, here we go. Here he goes. He's coming in a bit early. Okay. Never forget that England failed to score a goal against Scotland at the last Euros. Yes, because of a fucking deadbeat manager, Colin, as you well know. To be honest, the way England players play, it makes you flipping wonder what on earth Gareth does with them in training. What's the goal? It shouldn't have. Yeah, shouldn't be saving that. Exactly, shouldn't be. Which this game, any other manager, even Steve, Roy Hodgson, fucking hell, Steve McLaren, Spen, their team, their teams and their times, respectively, would be 3 or 4 up by now. There'd be a no mercy. There'd be no mercy attitude. And I'm saying that about McLaren for fuck's sake. Even Capello, and that's oh my god, Capello, even oh my god. And he wasn't liked. But in this current time, in terms of a manager right here and right now, not Southgate. No, all jokes aside. If he hadn't retired, I would have said Arsenal. I think Arsenal in these at the time where he was in his career, he wasn't working. He basically retired because he works for FIFA now in a different capacity. If he hadn't retired, he'd be perfect. He'd be perfect. The perfect head coach, the last manager for an international team. And you cannot tell me with this set of players on an international setup, he couldn't pull strings with this team. And at least we were playing some good football as well. He'd had the personnel to play the good football, and we would actually play good football. We might actually win something, which then would redeem himself from um, previous years under Southgate. Previous the end of his time at Arsenal. Sorry. So like I said earlier, France would be near up by now. Probs if they did what Gibraltar. Didn't Scotland beat Collins in the chat still? Didn't Scotland beat Gibraltar earlier as well, comfortably? From the last time I checked, they kicked off early tonight as well, and they're friendly. They've actually Scotland went to Gibraltar, not Gibraltar, but went to a game, and actually scored goals for the first time in how long? Feels like forever. Well, 2-0 in the end. But either way, they've gone there and won. They've got clean sheet as well, and that's Gibraltar, but they've gone there, won a game of football. Which morale wise will do them wonders going into the Euros now. I don't know who they've got at the weekend, but yeah. I mean, hosts Germany are currently playing Ukraine, and it's still 0-0 there, but it's in Germany. Look at the stats. It's all Germany. 74% Germany to 26. 6 shots to 1 on target. 3 shots, none on target for Ukraine. The fuck are you watching? Well, you're watching England. You're watching me whilst watching England as well. So and we're both watching England fucking play miserable football as per usual. Oh, the only good thing about Scotland is square sausage on my days. I mean, Bosnia and Czechia, fucking hell. I didn't even know England were playing tonight, says AFC always. Been in hospital for 11 days now, suffering. Bloody hell. Is there something in the fucking water that everyone's fucking coming down ill or getting put in hospital? Bloody hell. Finland. Ooh. Bit of an upgrade in terms of a test, but still, you never know. You might actually do something there. Did Finland even, I don't know if Finland even qualified themselves. I don't know. At this rate, San Marino could put up a good fight or even win against England. Yeah. With Southgate in charge, yeah. Because Southgate's a clueless muppet. Hello to you too. So I got headbutted in my arm by the cat. Or one of them anyway. Yeah, talking about you. That's one of them, yes. The one boom down by Highbury, literally. Had to go all the way to fucking Finsbury and all around our canals is down the road from Highbury, basically, to go and get him. But yes, yeah, talking about you. Probably can't see his face, but hello. What you gonna do? You got a head? Oh, yeah, my man now. Okay. I mean, that's more entertaining than watching this, I suppose. San Marino lost to Neves and St. Kitts recently, I think. No surprise there. Headbutt my head again. Literally everyone can see your tail now. What breed? Oh, bloody hell, this is a cross up. I will correctly. Oh, dear God. I'd have to double check. Yeah, I need to double check, don't I? Vag? I think now. Mine's gone blank. Yeah, gosh, I can't remember now. One sec. One sec. Got the info here. One sec. One sec. No, we can. No, there's something getting better. They've got to get better at some point. Let's be honest. Yeah, crossover ragdoll and I think they're looking pretty down. One sec. Yes, I know. Talking about you. You're forgetting to look another part. Oh, bloody hell. Ow. Just double checking down with someone. Wait for him to come back to me and I'll find out. Definite, because I was saying it, but I can make myself like an idiot in terms of pronouncing it. Oh, it's done my head. It's my mind's gone blank. One sec. Got Chris in the chat as well. Hello, Chris. Ain't missed much. Still 0-0. England is shit. Southgate's shit, and you still back him? Probably. You'd like to hope so. I mean, look, you put to put it in perspective. 2002 World Cup in was it South Korea? Yeah, South Korea and Japan. They both co-hosted. Saudi Arabia in that World Cup, and they were in the group with Germany, and that in Germany, and this is a decent Germany's on, don't get me wrong, but Saudi Arabia got pumped 8-0 in the group stages to Germany. I don't know, I can't remember the other games, but that one stands out because I remember watching it in my nan's kitchen. Sorry, it was one of the early kickoffs that day as well. In particular, I was doing some holidays and all that. That's what it is. Okay, just double checking. Not ragdoll after all. I think it was rag, but anyway. Apparently, Turkish Angora and Mancoon. In terms of the cat, by the way, I'm talking about the cat. But yeah, in terms of something, obviously fast to 2002, talk about Saudi Arabia there. And you fast forward to the last World Cup last year, and they beat Argentina 2-1, didn't they? And obviously put up a fight and actually looked somewhat decent ish, better than just getting battered all their games basically. I know they went out in the end in the group stage by, I think it was a goal difference or a point, something like that, something ridiculous like that. But at least they, it wasn't just like, we're here, okay. He's a bit of a grumpus though. I'll say that as well. Because obviously, as you guys know, I've got dogs as well. And this one, the older dog, no issue. The younger one, whenever the younger one comes near, just lays there looking at this one. Just staying there, doing none of their own business, doing nothing. He'll go mental. In terms of the growling and all this, that, and the other. But now he's because everyone the dog's like he's like. Second, if I brought the younger one up, younger dog up, you're hearing this growl in terms of pretty much all but growl and fucking go, oh, get me out of here, basically. Oh, dear. Sorry, Lonzo. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'll wait until after. Let's get to half time first to see what the land lies and Liam as well, wasn't it? If James Trafford gets in England squad, I win 400. What you mean the final squad for the Euros? You mean? For God's sake, Brownie's here now. You're all waiting to come on now. Bloody hell! All we need is currently as it stands, a happy Welshman coming on, going, come on, Bosnia, go on, Bosnia. Fuck me with shit. It was Southgate. The players, personnel wise, not. Most of them are not. The manager is a huge red flag problem. Didn't realise such a chain reaction. He doesn't score anytime soon. I think we could be. It seems like one of them games where you're gonna be. We could play this game non-stop all night, and nothing's gonna happen. Oh, what is it, Gaze? What's Gay done now? I got Iceland on Friday. Woohoo! Flashbacks to 2016. If you know, you know. The game that broke Roy. Oh, for the love of days. There's a reason why you play for Crystal Palace, you dickhead. Crystal Palace? Yeah. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it was just we've had a couple of shots go at the goalkeeper. We've gone, you know what? It ain't working. You have your chances now. Off you go. I'll pick for the shot or whatever. Nothing we said of that because it's Gareth's golden child. Nothing we said of that. I'm not even watching the game. It's on Channel 4, Tom. If you want to watch it, it's on Channel 4. Oh dear. Cole Palmer again. Palmer he looked the thing with Cole Palmer this season, controversially, I'm going to say, is probably upset a lot of Chelsea fans watching. He was the best part of a bad team and a bad setup. He stood out because he scored most of his goals with penalties. he stood out because his mentality from Man City had carried over. And he's just the best of a bad. It was literally the best of a bad bunch. And, and now Enzo's with Enzo Maresca now being officially announced today by Chelsea. It's only a matter of time before before Cole Palmer fully blends into the Chelsea shit show and goes non-existent and doesn't get him out of trouble. I advise not watching it. Yeah, you're not missing out. We're giving you the punishment you deserve, not what Channel 4 give you. Jesus Christ, we're unfiltered over here. Put it that way. It's no holding back. Not even that. He was hardly marked because the team was so bad. Yeah, there's that as well. Is this in the seating for fuck's sake? That's that feel, doesn't it? This is what I was saying before the kickoff. He's got Trippier captain because he's at St James's Park. Well, it's ain't got a problem because he's an experienced player, but he's a right back. First and foremost, he's a right back, but you're playing him at left back. You've got your first choice goalkeeper in goal because you don't dare put another three goalkeepers out of the four you got. You don't want to put them ones in because if they do well, there's then questions and putting pressure on you to drop Pickford because Pickford's just shit. You've literally just gone, I could mix up a bit and put a kind of a 50-50 mix of my best back line and the inexperience and blend it to see how it works the first half and things like that. No, I'm going to go full. No, we're just going to go full, literally inexperienced at international level for a back four. It's only Bosnia. And in the midfield, there's no meat, there's no energy, no drive, no engine, no nothing in that midfield. And the attack is toothless as fuck because of that as well. All because you want to be shown. He wants to be shown as I've gave him a chance to get in the final squad. I'm not picking them because they're my favourites whatsoever. Even though that will be the case. On my elbow now. Bloody hell, another shot on target. Fucking hell. He'll be shot for that. How dare you have a shot? Can I get that 45 minutes back? Oh dear. Where the fuck are you, video? Oh dear. You can let go of my arm. That's it. I need to use my arm. You're kind of attached to my arm. What are you doing? I've literally got the cat attached to me. The cat's attached himself to my arm. Can you let go? I can't. It looks a bit. It's not comfortable doing it like this. I need this arm. Can you let go? Please, thank you. All right, Spence, how you doing? Are you keeping well? Liam, where are you? Oh, there are you. Right, I'm reaffirming to Liam. I've sent him a link. I want to cry. Anyway, here's what it is. Oh, look, Tom, your favourite player. Your favourite Leeds moment. Bone is way ahead of the football mindset of the other England players at the moment because that other England players have got next to no caps in that 11, next to no, barring Pickford and Trippier. And they've all got, and Watkins himself has gone, he's had a shot and that's it. So he's gone into shy mode and gone, ooh, Bowen plays with no fear. That's the thing with Bowen. He plays with no fear. He's got nothing to lose. That's what he's done his entire, since he's gone to West. I don't know about his whole days, and the whole fans he's just reaffirmed it to me or not. But since he's joined West Ham, that's all he's ever done. He plays with no fear, whatever, and he just plays with that freedom and bring it on sort of attitude. The others don't seem to have that attitude, so they say. And it's showing. I mean, Harry Kane, I personally would have played Harry Kane instead of Watkins in terms of starting wise, just to get a few goals, get his confidence going ahead of the Euros, get Watkins playing. Rice hasn't played for a couple of weeks now, get him going in that engine as well. So whoever plays in that midfield alongside him in the actual Euros itself, it's already starting to build that partnership up and things like that. Little things like that, using their brains, Gareth, sort of things. But no. Gareth is proposed. It's only Bosnia, it's a friendly. I've got to show that I'm giving everyone a chance. When we all know deep down he'll just pick his favourites. Whoever he gets on with most in the training pitch is who he'll pick. In terms of the ones that are on the fringe, if you get on with him, you've got a chance. If you don't, off you go. You're staying put. Your guess is as good as mine. Personally, I personally would, even though it is offending, I personally would. But this is Gareth we're talking about. As you can see, I'm not the Gareth's biggest fan. You know what? Whilst we're waiting for Liam to get back to me, what's going on there, and obviously it's half time. Just to remind everyone, I will be doing the game tomorrow for the Women's Euros qualifier for France versus England. The reverse fixture from Friday just gone, where England now have to win to keep within touching distance of not just Germany but also with Sweden as well. Because obviously top two in the qualifying takes you to the Euros straight away, and we are European champions after all. And obviously third, you have to go through a playoff and all that bullshit. Otherwise, as I say, we are the European champions. We need to be defending our title for fuck's sake next summer. Slightly concerned. I'm slightly concerned that when it comes to girls, that if we have a slight setback, be it with Mary Earps now out of a hip injury, or was it in the when it was the World Cup, we had no Leah Williamson. We lost Kira Walsh briefly as well for a couple of games. The drop in levels from them to their replacements is huge, and it shows, and it's scary, and not in a good way for us. But we do need to win tonight to do the job tonight. So we're covering that. But in terms of obviously going ahead for the summer in a couple of weeks' time, I will be covering the Euros here on the channel with Liam and whoever else is available at the time of Tom's free, Gary, and all the usual suspects. G, if she's around. We'll be between us. We'll be covering the Euros, starting with the big one, opening night: Germany versus Scotland. Kai Havertz versus Kieran Tierney. Oh dear! And then a couple of days on the Sun, and that's on the Friday night, and then on Sunday, obviously England kicking off their campaign. I keep forgetting who we got in opening game. But I think the last game was the last game of the day as well. I think we're either the 5 o'clock kickoff or the 8 o'clock kickoff on Sunday. So that's going to be interesting. Saturday, the first Saturday of the Euros, I need to see who's got what. Who's playing who, basically. Like I said the other night, I will cover any games in the group stages that are decent games, I will cover. And I will cover all the knockout games as well after group stages as well, respectively. Catherine says, "Are we keeping seeing it?" I thought, well, there's rumours, as I said last week in last week's podcast, last Wednesday, there was rumours back last week that Arsenal were talking with Tierney and his team and looking to offer him a new contract. I don't know if it was a short-term thing or a long-term thing. That's just rumours, and nothing's sort of been quashed on that or heightened since. It's just there. So I honestly don't know. This Saturday, there's nothing. This Saturday, nothing. No, not this Saturday. The following. I think I'm talking about this Saturday. So no, not this Saturday. The following Saturday, on the 15th. I'm on about in terms of who's playing who in the Euros, and the first full day of the Euros, basically, because obviously opening up on the Friday the 14th, it's just obviously the host versus Scotland, basically one game. So they have their moment as the tournament opens up and all that. But this Saturday, I don't think it was playing this Saturday. I know, obviously, on Friday night you got the men playing against Finland again. Yay! But yeah, I mean next Saturday. That's what I'm trying to find. Let me have a look. Bear with me. Have a look. Bear with me just a hot minute. Go to Sky Sports. Hopefully, I'll have it on there. You know what? I can't wait for the England international games to go back to ITV, because I'm sorry, the Channel 4 coverage is fucking shit. No cap. It is. I mean, it is absolutely woeful. The punditry team that they've built up, woeful. Right. Fixtures. We want fixtures. We want competitions. We want the Euros. Where are you? Euro 2024. There we go. So you got, as I said, Friday 14th. We've got Germany v Scotland, which we'll be covering on the channel. And hopefully Colin will be around to come on for that one as well. Get his reaction as the game plays out. So on Saturday, the Saturday games on the 15th are Hungary versus Switzerland, Spain versus Croatia, and defending champions Italy, who qualified by their teeth, by the way, against Albania. And then on Sunday, the 16th, we've got Poland versus Netherlands, Slovenia versus Denmark, and Serbia versus England. And then Monday, Romania, Ukraine, Belgium, Slovakia, Austria versus France. So I won't be doing any games on fucking Monday, Jesus Christ. Monday off. Woo. Tuesday, Turkey versus Georgia, Portugal versus Czech Republic. That's a possibility, maybe. And then obviously Wednesday is the second round of this match day 2 of the group stages basically is underway. And then you've got Croatia versus Albania, Germany v Hungary, Scotland versus Switzerland. And then on Thursday, Slovenia, Serbia, Denmark v England, Spain v Italy. Ooh, 2 decent names. Obviously Denmark v England, obviously semi-finals from last Euros. Yeah. And Spain v Italy. Repeat of the final in the year was now, bloody hell. I'll say 2012. That'd be interesting. See where Spain are these days. Slovakia, Ukraine, Poland, Australia, Netherlands, France. I'm doing that. Netherlands versus the French. Oh, that's a tasty one. Mbappe taking on Van Dijk and ripping Van Dijk apart. What could go wrong? Spain versus Croatia sounds good. Let's say, but wait, you can't in terms of that date itself. I don't know which Croatia. Yeah, I'll play by in that one. Keep away from football, pundits, and the men's game. But you've got to say the same for the other side of things as well. You've got to then say have the same energy for the men that are in the men that are commentating pundits and being pundits for the women's game. Then you've got to have that same energy. That's all I'm saying on that. Oh dear. Brownie, are you? I mean, are you best friends with Joey Barton by any chance? Just asking the question. First friend. Oh dear, what we got? Have a look. Fuck, he's killing me, by the way. Liam's been held up currently. He's trying to get the little one, the youngest one off to sleep. So once that, I think his plan is once the little one gets settled properly, he'll pop on the second half. He just met by the message he just sent. Joey Barton is Brownie 2.0. No, Joey Barton is basically Matt Letizia, just more aggressive about it. If that makes sense. There's a Matt Letizia is just with with Letizia, it's just the vaccine situation. COVID is all a facade. It's a facade. Smoke screens, guys, smoke screens. I got sacked because of my beliefs. Yeah. Okay. But you're okay. You're okay with your daughter-in-law doing what she does for a living. Okay. Okay. Just yeah. I'm just making it. I was putting it out there just in case you put it on the bandwagon. I was going for the men to do it, but the women. I was just putting it in. I was just putting your info there and going, boom. I wasn't going to let you just put that stuff out there first and not come back and say, well, in that case, you can't have double standards. You've got to go boom. Okay. Oh dear. Fucking hell, I've got another after this game. Bloody hell. I mean, this is cool. It's cooling down now, by the way. Look at that. I doubt unless Gareth does something for himself in terms of subs. I very much doubt it, sadly. Like I said before, I wouldn't be doing this because it's a friendly. Normally, I wouldn't do this sort of watch along nowadays. But because there's a Euros on the corner, my hands are sort of full, so I have to, because I'm covering the Euros anyway. Oh dear. What teams are coming? Well, Bosnia are coming back out anyway. And then comes our crock of crap, basically. No, not in terms of. No one's make me cover. I want to cover the Euros anyway because it's an international format. I've done. I did the Euros in lockdown and the COVID situation and all that. Did I do World Cup before that as well? I can't think now. I think I did the Russell World Cup. I can't remember now. Been that long. 28. I'm trying to think of the year. I'm trying to think. When did I start this? I might have done. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. But I've done the Euros either way beforehand. The last Euros, I've done last year's World Cup. So the Euros itself, I was going to do anyway. It's just the fact that my hands are forced in terms of having to do these pointless friendlies because it gets the build up going. It gets people to come over to the channel and get engaged and all that. And we're over for the second half. Brace yourselves, everyone. It's gonna be a whopper. Yeah, Stefan. Punishment for yours being around the corner. A picture going for going to your backstage. That's it, right? It's nice one. I'll do it. Do it. Just fucking do it. But Gary, you can do it yourself. No, it must be you. Because I'm not paying to watch it. That's the best bit. I don't have to pay to watch the fucking England. Thank God. I know you're probably on about the people who have fucking gone to St James's Park, but that's on their heads. For fuck's sake, leave them to it. We ran into Mr. Oh dear God. I will never go that far. Oh my days. We'll give that title to Liam when he comes on. Either tonight or Friday, whatever. Oh dear. I've got to put that sound on. This is fucking doing my head in. I'm sorry. Actually doing my head in. Need some WD-40, sorry, for the fucking chair. Pardon me. International football is the equivalent of Chinese water torture. I'd rebrand to Mr. Leeds, but I can't be bothered to deal with his cable inquiries. Oh, that was cheeky. That day. There wasn't a day after. It was like 2 days after when I sent it to you. I saw that 2 days after the event, and your team was still getting dug out, basically. Yeah, I got one of the windows open. It was so muggy coming up here, and this one gets too hot at this time of year. So the window open, get the breeze through, and it's still obviously the window's still open, so you can hear the birds. And outside one of the trees over that way, outside of the garden. I mean, I keep saying this ever since this mark's been given. This mark's been a couple of years back. This thing picked up anything when the setup was over there, and above the clock, not that clock, but the old clock that I used to have before. Need to get that sorted, by the way. But the old clock I used to have and all that. This thing to fucking pick up anything. This would. It's like the mechanisms. You name it, it picks it up. I'm collecting the EMPs in case next year, just in case. I've actually put in case. Says it all. Okay, now it'll be fine. I think the fact, look, you got to look at it this way. The fact Daniel Farke wasn't even hired as a Leeds manager till late in the summer, wasn't he? If I remember rightly, but literally close on, basically deep. It was deep in pre-season by that point, I believe. Like the championship was literally around the corner, effectively getting underway. So he didn't get a pre-season. He didn't have a whole summer to not just a pre-season, but to get the players he wanted in over something, bleed them in over that course of the pre-season. And you had was it Ganato and other players going, I want out of it, get me out of it, and all that crap until the window closed like 4 or 5 games into the season. With all that going on, Farke, I know he didn't get promoted in the end, but to bring him in touching distance of what makes, and obviously get 90 points and then lose it. All that aside, with all that going on, he done an okay job. Not obviously a good job or a great job, but he's done an okay job considering what he walked into in a situation and all that. Now the pressure's on him though, in the sense of he's going to have a pre-season. He's going to have a summer where he gets to work with his team, get his players, more players he wants in to suit his system and get him push on and all that. There won't be. He can't fall back on the excuse of what he inherited and all that from last season and last summer. Fucking, we're actually making Bosnia look good here. That's depressing. What's Southgate's love affair with naming current and or former Spurs players captain? No wonder England hasn't won anything. Well, so what was it? We said me, Liam, and Gary said when the girls won the Euros two summers ago now, obviously. When the girls won the Euros, then who was captain? An Arsenal player. Was there any first players in the squad at all? No. And what happened? England obviously won the Euros at Wembley as well. No coincidence that England have Harry Kane, and now obviously he's Alex at the time the Tottenham captain, the Tottenham player, and all that. As the England captain, you got Dele Alli at one point, this, that, and the other. All these Tottenham players in your spine, you weren't getting nowhere. You got Kane as a captain anyway, getting nowhere. Bottles it, and letting the country down over my head in the World Cup at 2-1 down, boom, in Rosette. It's no coincidence yet again. Even with Kane's not in the actual 11, he picks the next Tottenham player to be the captain. And St James's because it's the sentiment again. Oh, we're playing at your current club's ground. We're playing it, so you're the captain for the day to appease the locals. Cough. But he's a good manager, guys. He knows what he's doing. Fuck off. I have more clue than him. Fucking Neil Palmer's shit. He literally scuffed that and got a corner out of it. Okay, cool. Look at me. I got the space to do it, Chelsea. Oh, well, I'll drag it wide instead. Didn't take the deflection, just got a corner, but okay. Ball in. Fucking hell. And it's wide. Another corner. And now Gay's, is it not Gay? What's his name here? The Villa defender, Konza. There's now an impin. Woohoo! I don't fucking need them, Tom, to have a brain and see what works and what doesn't work. Who's shit and who isn't shit in a system. Who can actually perform for the country and push us forward, and who's going to be that mere player and hold us back. It doesn't take. You don't need coaching badges for that bullshit. I mean, was it a former? I think in England, not England manager. He's an English manager. He's an English guy. Fucking he was managing the league until April just gone at St. Rems or something like that in League One. Can't remember his name, the club's name, whatever. But he was managing it, and for the entire time had no badges. And guess what? The funny bit is, all his tactics that he'd been using and trying out and all that, will still, yeah. Everything he'd been doing, he picked up and tested in reality from a fucking video game. He played Football Manager. He played Football Manager in obviously a virtual video game and gone, I want to crack at this. And that he just happened to be working for a club He's gone in as an interim. I think an interim initially, briefly. Showed promise, gave him the full-time job, even though he didn't have the badges and all that. That's it, the UEFA Pro license. But because he was obviously he was a foreign manager, not playing. He wasn't a domestic Frenchman managing in the French league. That either way, it's like the fact that he's using what he'd been doing in a fucking video game to then implement it into reality. Gareth hasn't even got the brain cells to do that. Oh dear. Oh dear. You know what? I'd even, if you was the England manager, I'd trust you to do a better job than Gareth. I'll do the work behind the scenes. I'll play football manager, and we're sorting out the tactics that way. But I'll say behind the scenes, and you take all the glory. Get up. Oh, how you missed. That's West Ham you're scoring that, you dickhead. I'll post it. Those contain such just kick it in the goal. Every team meeting just puts what was it Mike Bassett, England manager, on the DVD. There you go. Watch that for fucking an hour and a half. Oh, yeah. Let him manage your fucking local team then. Fucking hell. All right. Obviously, goes a bit ahead of us, so he'll probably update us if anything happens. But there's a VAR check currently for penalty to England. Woohoo. Oh, he's been sent over. The ref has been sent over. Do what you just did, but better. 3 cheers for Ramirez. 3 cheers for Ramirez. Fuck Ramirez. I mean, there's a pull on the shirt. I mean, technically, by the laws, it should be a penalty. By the law of the game, we've seen them for Arsenal with Socrates on fucking. Was it Socrates or? Well, Socrates actually got found and it wasn't given, but David Luiz 2 weeks prior and then with Mo Salah just pulled the shirt. They didn't put him down or nothing. It was a penalty. So technically, by the eyes of the law, that should be a penalty. There you go. England get a get out of jail free card. But will they take it? That's the big question. Gareth, but fuck off, cheeky bastard. Harry Kane, fucking hell. They're not going to bring him on now, are they? Oh, it's Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's got the ball in his hand. He's going to take it. Will he do a Chelsea and slot it home, or will he completely bottle it and do a Hurricane and Scott into Rose head? Please score for fuck's sake. There we go. Thank God for that. We have a goal. Yay. It's a friendly, guys. That's why I'm just going yay. I'm not going overboard like it would be in a competitive game. It's a fucking friendly, for fuck's sake. This is Arsenal now. Obviously, it's Arsenal. Keeper gets a hand to it as well. Watching that penalty as well, the keeper does get that sort of hand to it, but it's just not strong enough. You gotta be. Should be a fucking relief. It shouldn't be in the situation, but hey. Oh, here comes the Welshman, the angry Welshman now, everyone. That play who had his shirt pulled over the big star. Sometimes I really hate modern football. Oh, we've got subs galore. Watkins is off for Kane. We're going to have Grealish coming on. We've got Madison coming on. Got Wolfen coming on. Eze's going off. Braithwaite is coming on as well. Palmer's going off. Who else? Anyone else going to throw? Tell us who there's. Trippier's gone off. Looks of it, yep. Trippier's going off. Harry Kane's got the armband now. Is Lord James Trafford coming on? Not yet. Not yet. And there's Braithwaite as well, the Evertonian lad. Well, Evertonian lad. He plays at Everton. Sorry. No, if I mentioned that, I'm gonna win Popmaster. If you pulled a shirt of a 6+ player, you wouldn't be able to get both of his feet off the floor? It's nonsense. You don't know. You never know. It says this now. Next season, Cardiff v Swansea at the Cardiff City Stadium. Same situation. One of these players fucking throwing themselves in the air. Gets a pull shirt, throws himself in the air. No, definitely nothing wrong with it. No. Keep going. Oh, God. And Chris, by the way, I'm going to give you a heads up now. Out of the three other goalkeepers on the bench, James Trafford has the highest number in terms of squad number wise. He's got number 24, whereas the other two have 13 and 21, I believe, respectively. Something like that. So I think there's more likely you'll see if there's a sub goalkeeping situation, you're more likely to see either Henderson or Aaron come on. You hear about Mark Goldberg stepping down from his Talksport? I didn't know that. All I know about Mark Goldberg, he was part of a charity event yesterday at Selhurst Park as a manager and went off and came back as a fucking player in a full kit. Wanted to come on. So now Goldberg is now the second football fan that built a platform on YouTube that's gone on to work for Talksport. That's not about a year or year and a half left Talksport. Oh, it's kind of like a shit. I'm sorry. Anyone with a brain just goes for a shot. It's at that angle. That's a shot. Just to sting the keeper's pads at the very least. No, we'll try walking in now, guys. Yeah, Tom, it was probably too anti Manchester United for his liking. He thought, no, you hate Manchester United too much. I can't do this anymore. And the reason was he wanted to spend free up more time for himself and the family. Fair enough. Said that on his podcast. They could have worked with him, especially during the summers. It was all worked out a schedule. When discussed, yeah, either ways, yeah. I mean, it's just the talk sport thing was just an added bonus for him, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Just an added on bonus for him, in the personal point of view. And like I say, he's had a second person come from YouTube to be hired by TalkSport to host on their radio stations and all that. To then, within a year and a half or so, being hired, walk away. The first one being Hugh Wizzy, or it might have been there longer, but still, obviously Hugh was one of the first to be from YouTube to be hired by Talkshite, and then I think it was like after the World Cup, after the Western World Cup, he sort of went, "I'm out of here, bye." To be fair to Hugh, he's never gone into detail why. He's just dipped his toes in after a while, didn't like what was going on, and got out of there. His net worth is 3.9 million. Fucking, can I have some of that, please? Yeah, the right pop at Andy Goldstein. He was meant to be a United. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In terms of the anti-United thing, maybe it's that part of the reason as well. You dig up my team too much. I can't be part of this platform no more. Ryan is currently in a lot of these mentioned. He has made his fortune out of YouTube, but still streams to entertain us plebs. Your words, not mine. They got that Rory guy on there too, haven't they? Yes. Goldstein can be a twat. Yep. There's a reason why I think when who was it? I can't remember his name now. Soccer, yeah. When what's his name? The Chelsea fan. Oh yeah. The first when Soccer AM first started up, it was Helen Chamberlain and his name now. I can't remember his name. Was it Lovejoy? Tim Love? No, it can't be Tim Lovejoy. It can't be. It might have been. It might be called Tim Lovejoy or something like that. Can't do. We get onto in a minute. Yeah, it was Tim Lovejoy. When Tim Lovejoy left, obviously Goldstein took over following season. He only lasted that year. He lasted that year. Got replaced, but obviously the guy then took out the guy that then saw it out in the end to his bitter end. Actually, he lasted literally one season and was like, boom, moved on out of Sky. If I had 3.9 million after the super chats I gave out, I'd be left with 3.9 million. Cundy. It is the absolute vein of any football fans life that isn't sport of Chelsea. Everything Tottenham, everything Arsenal, everything. But when it comes to Chelsea, no. Everything's okay. Oh, almost two. Kane just can't get his head on it. He's big enough, but still. He said that Talksport of Vane's goal was to be on the drive show Goldstein. So Mark travelled to London for the show. Then Goldstein complained that he was on the show, so they turned him away. Oh, okay. So it isn't. It might be part, like the family side of things might be part of the reason, but it's not the full reason why he's walking away. Talkshite became the original clickbait platform, but it's superseded by YouTube now. Yep. And that's why they dig out. They've always dug out, like the Man United channels, the AFTV, and that how that all goes about. The Chelsea channels and this, like, all these YouTube channels, these football platforms, they, because it's them. But when it comes to YouTube, it's free. It's a free service for fans to go on and voice their opinions about their clubs, respectively, no matter who they support. Whereas with Talkshite, they want to charge you £2.50 for the privilege to call up and go, meh, and have a complete BF about it, basically. And because these YouTube platforms are taking it away from them, they're then using their said platform to ironically be toxic towards the YouTube platforms and call them out, basically, for doing the exact same thing for them as they do, sorry. But YouTube do it's a YouTube, and these YouTube channels, it's free. I'd love to know what shot you're on about, because I've not seen it. In 2002, I remember TalkSport had a 2-hour wrestling show on a Saturday evening. It was where I first learned that Triple H was diddling Stephanie McMahon behind Sienna's back. Bloody hell. And not only that, apparently they keep you waiting at £2 a minute. Yeah. That's where they get their money from, to survive how long they have done to this point. Oh, Lewis Dunk's been hooked off for Joe Gomez. Still no goalkeeping subs. Everyone pretty much in the outfield has been nearly everyone's been hooked off, nearly, from the outfield. Talksport hasn't been the same since the days of Mike Perry and Brazil in the mornings. I've not listened to Talksport in years. I get the clippings when it comes up on Twitter, that's X, or YouTube and all that. They talk about Arsenal or whatever. Apart from that, I don't go out my way. I know my granddad, religiously growing up, religiously had it on his radio next to his bed every day after work when he got home from work on his days off. He'd have that on from the crack of dawn to the bitter end of the day, basically. £2 a minute to wait in the Talksport, Tom. Obviously, it's not, no matter what if you have a phone contract or pay as you go thing, to phone up the likes of Talksport, it's like £2.50 to get through. But in the meantime, it's £2 a minute while you're waiting in the queue to go, yep, you're through now. And then sometimes I run out of time and go, well, sorry, maybe next time. But in the meantime, it still drained you of money, basically, for waiting in the queue to talk. Again, I don't know. In terms of nowadays, I don't know about that. But I do remember back in the day, they weren't the best back then. But then I was a kid. Didn't really appeal to me back then, in that sense, the adverts. Again, I don't listen to it. I've never listened. First, I got to listen to it myself. No. For me, it was that what is called now Absolute Radio. Originally, back in the early 2000s and late 90s, it was Virgin Radio. And every Saturday, from 3 o'clock to the full-time whistle, it was a segment. It had this segment called Rock and Roll Football. Where basically, any goal that happened up and down the country, be it Premier League, Championship nowadays, League One, League Two, no matter what, as soon as a goal happened, in the middle of a song, advert, or whatever, you'd get a goal like going goal, and they go straight to the action of where that goal was taking place, or goals in some cases took place. So they kept you, so you immediately you're up to date and you're made aware of what was going on with your respective club or whatever. And then afterwards, and as the trying to think now, as we went into the 2000s, the mid noughties / teens of the 2000s, that same radio station from 5:15 till I think now 7:30 at night, they'd bring Ian Wright, and he'd bring Ian Wright in to host they turn it into a podcast eventually, in terms of to take the audio and put it on the podcast platforms respectively near the end for the last year or two before he left there. But yeah, it'd be Ian Wright hosting, and he had said people with co-hosts with him and a special guest, different special guest each week, to talk about the action of the set from the 3 o'clock games basically, and even about Arsenal as well. When Arsenal were playing on the Saturdays at 3 o'clock, and if he had a good result or a bad result, he'd give his honest opinions and this, that, and the other. It was a good show, but obviously I've not. He's obviously left that, so they've obviously got rid of that now. So I don't even listen to that. I don't even listen to Absolute Radio anymore. Virgin used to be good until that Evans took over. I remember when Chris Evans took over, was like the main attraction of Virgin Radio. He was in the breakfast show. You know, obviously had the audio for all the car, obviously what you'd have radio for the cars and this, that, and the other up in the morning, this, that, and the other. But also at one point they brought the actual live footage from the studio itself of Chris Evans and whoever was with him, his co-host and all that, for the breakfast show until 9 o'clock each day, Monday to Friday. I remember being at school. I remember literally getting up, getting ready for school, and it's there. It was just on in the background. It was you could tell it was Sky One. Well, it's now Sky. What it's called Sky Max now, but it's Sky One. But then that lasted a few years, and then that went gone. Oh dear. Love their 90s Brit pop radio. Radio stations in general just gone down the shit nowadays. To be brutally honest. And it's saying something when we're 8 minutes into this game. We've only had one goal, and that's from the penalty spot, for fuck's sake. For the most of this second half, though, obviously Liam's still having issues with his little one, so it is what it is there. Trying to get him settled. But we've spent, for the last, 15, 20 minutes, we've spent literally talking about anything but the game itself. Couldn't make it up. It wasn't 9/11 stuff, man. But it kind of started there, because obviously then you had the Iranian war. There's obviously the illegal invasion of fucking to take out Saddam Hussein and Bin Laden and all that. Well, Bin Laden came eventually, years later, once we found the fucking bastard. But Saddam Hussein, how dare you go into a country trying to take out a terrorist? Yeah, the evidence you had didn't. No, there's no weapons of mass destruction. So you had no reason to go in there. No, that's the fact that he sent him and Bin Laden are fucking coming together and sending fucking people to take us out and hit landmarks to send warnings to us that are coming for us. No, they have a reason. No. And then obviously Tory pricks jumped on it, and fucking the public, being what they are here in the UK, fell into the trap. And the final trap was fucking the bankers, the Tories, again, all Tories, by the way, fucking the country over. And it's Labour's fault. And then we had 14 years of fucking bullshit, which is hopefully coming to an end in nearly, as of tomorrow, exactly a month's time, in 4 weeks' time. I remember I was at school that day when 9/11 happened, by the way. I think it was year 7. I think it was year 7. The second, I know it was in second. Seriously, he needs to sort his hair out. Since he's met fucking Danny Yaren's medicine, he's like, I'm going to have the same haircut as a fucking YouTuber. Look at me. Grow up. But yeah, I think it's year 7 or year 8. I think 2001. I want to say year 7. I think, yeah, it was the start of year 7. Yeah, it was the start of my first year of secondary. September, wasn't it? Yeah. So year 7, I was in. I remember being at school that day, coming home from school. So obviously it happened at 2:00 UK time. So the time I got back up, was it 3:30? An hour and a half later, I came back in from school. And obviously that was obviously coming on the news. That's the biggest, for obvious reason, the biggest headlines of the day and all that. Trying to find out why and what happened, this, that, and the other, and all that. Yeah. So I just remember being at school, and even at school itself, the teachers actually turning on their TVs in the classrooms and all that as it got wind just after 2 in the schools, like boom, TVs were on, and that was just but yeah, there basically for the rest of the day, basically school sort of came to a halt itself until we had to go home, obviously. Dying was my earliest memory. Again, that's I remember waking up on a Sunday. It was on a Sunday as well. I woke up and waking up to that news breaking. Yeah, I was a kid, literally a kid. And then how that all played out, as we all know. So yeah. Again, we're talking about anything but football for crying out loud. Just losing my point. This game's shit. We've got a whole tournament of this. Woohoo! We've not exactly got the easiest group. No, she didn't. But Charles is Charles, and I don't care what anyone says. They were involved. That the family was involved in some capacity. It must have been. Stefan says goal, but who for? Is it in this game? Is it in Germany? Don't say who for. Let me have the surprise. I swear Bosnia scoring a fucking lynch, fucking Southgate gets out of this Euros. I'm not looking. Better check now, just focusing on my second screen here. Means the scruff that is Grealish has got the ball here. Fuck me. I'll get it eventually, guys. Fucking hell. Ball in. Oh, it's Trent. Fucking good goal. In the end, we got there. In the end, fucking hell. Got there. Even he's like, fucking, how did I score that? You wish. And you wanted to come on. Oh, dude, no, it's fine. It's fine. We'll try and get you on during the Euros, Alonso. That's all right. I mean, it's friendlies. If it's competitive, I'd have no problem. But it's friendlies. I don't mind doing it on my own I could do what I did for the last 20 minutes and talk bollocks, basically. I'm watching on Sky Go. I'm watching it on Sky Go as well. Via Channel 4, sorry, yeah, but on Sky Go. Even Trent's reaction was like, how the fuck did I score that? Good goal, don't get me wrong, but he just like, the way he hit it, he's just like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. Two nil is all you need. You can have one guess, and I'll tell you. Don't tell him. You can have one. You can have one guess, and after that, if he's wrong, we'll tell him. Was that a set piece? No, it was open play. No, both. The first goal was a penalty. I mean, you're close, kind of geographically in terms of part of the country, but no cigar. I mean, you might upset who it is now, but it's Newcastle, St James's Park. Sorry, so you probably upset a load of Geordies now saying it's Sunderland, but okay. Oh dear. But yeah, the first goal was a penalty, Catherine, and then Jesus Christ, just dig your hole even more. Yeah, dig that hole even more. Yeah, first goal was a penalty, and the second goal was some open play. But yeah, we haven't. We've had again, as always in these games, we have the possession, but we don't exactly create enough chances. Almost 3-0. We don't exactly create enough chances to justify us winning, but we get through it basically. Well, let's have a look at this then, because you've all given it away. Oh, the keeper's shit. That was come on. The keeper literally went right down and carried it over his line, dropped it on it. From what I've seen, they came at a shot, but the keeper sort of catches it and then turns to the goal line and then goes, I just cashed out a 47 from a £10. Oh, yeah, it's 37 profit, so. Even the co-commentator said we don't deserve to be winning 3-0. Says it all. For anyone that wants to know about this game, how we won this game, we're winning this game 3-0, I'm going to win it. Obviously, it's a friendly, whatever. Was it really that sort of performance? No. Just come back to this go back for the last 20 minutes prior when it was 1-0 and listen to this show and what we've been speaking about for the last 20 minutes. Not game related or football related. It's just talking crap upon crap. It's not football related whatsoever. Just to distract us from this performance, basically, that's been so poor. Oh, and he was especially be saying sorry. He doesn't have to say sorry. Liam, if you watch, you don't have to apologise, mate. You got. I told you earlier. If you're around, you want to come on. You feel free to. I think you're an England. You feel free to come on, but I know you've got little ones, so I can understand. It's fine. I don't expect you to come on every game and all that. Just come on when you want to, or whenever you want, basically, sort of thing. You're purring, are you? Next to the badge. Good. Don't go that way. That's my food. Thank you. You can go over there. Worst 3-0 win? Question mark. What did Liam just sent me, by the way? Oh, literally, he sent me a photo of him with a little Billy, literally just like passed out now, asleep. I mean, looks like he's sucking on a lemon, basically. He's shattered. Oh, dear. Yep. The perfect England performance from the bench. Just sit there, suck it up, and be happy. Yep. And this is against Bosnia. But hey, it's a friendly. It's okay. When it's a tournament, it all change. Yeah, look, we've got fucking Serbia, Denmark. I can't remember who else we got, but it's not exactly rolled over and struck our belly teams, basically. I mean, the game's that bad when we're a minute and a half into injury time, and the cameraman has literally lifted the camera to look onto the distance beyond the stadium. Serbia have fucking Mitrovic as well. So shouldn't be the thing is Serbia shouldn't be a problem, but they are a decent team, and if we play like this, we are in trouble. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God. Chat's gone to chaos already. As we come to an end of this stream, the end of this game, the chat on YouTube has descended into chaos. When aren't we chaotic? I mean, there's chaotic and then there's talking about fucking what people have taken back in the 90s, back in the day. Oh, dear. Oh, no. They've gone madness. I've got your attention, didn't it? You're sitting up. That's it. Rub my hand. Headbutt my hand. Why don't you? And now you headbutt my other hand. A moment's away from this whistle going, please. Let's end our misery. What next? What are you talking about? You're on about England's next game, Alonso. You're on about the next England game. It's on Friday against Finland. Just reminisce. But it's chaotic. When it comes to YouTube, it's very chaotic because it could cause me trouble if I read their comments out. Couldn't it? Oh, you gonna climb up and talk to me or not? What are you doing? Half-hearted? Right, you're changing mine now. Okay. Cat's long ears make me sweat through the screen. Oh, dear. You reckon this is you reckon that's wrong? You want to see the older one, the sister? Bloody hell! The man, she's full Mancoon, and bloody hell, she's a long-haired one. Right, watch Love On. It can't be worse than that. Even the cat's not sure about that one. Palmer Loving is crazy. When he did? He literally kicked the ball from 12 yards out. Other than that, it was shocking. On the 20th, let's have a look at the 20th. In terms of the Euros, 5 o'clock UK time, Denmark v England. And then after that, you got Spain v Italy as well. You just look at the photo, are you? Can I wrap things up and sort of get out of here, please? Or you're just going to be a pain in the bum? That's no problem. There's plenty of other games we'll be covering that you can pop on and all that throughout the Euros as well. Doesn't specifically have to be England, as I say. Oh, dear. That's all right. Oh, God. Anyway, with what you guys are saying in chat, I think that's our note to get ourselves out of here. Then there's just lots of pile of shit for what? Nearly 2 hours. Feels like fucking longer. Hour and a half technically, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we are going to get ourselves out of here. I will be back tomorrow night around about the same time. I double check now, actually. Kick-off time for the girls. Oh, Germany still 0-0, is it? Can't be. Germany v Ukraine is 0-0. Bloody hell. I mean, they went full strength at the start. Was it Neuer, Kimmich, Anton, Tar, Messentat, Moslia, Andic, Pascal Grob, Gundogan, Witz, and Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has lasted, what, 59 minutes, and Thomas Muller came on. You get off. I'm trying to put in things here. So, as I was checking tomorrow, wasn't I? Sorry. I was distracted by fucking Germany. Bloody hell, I was saying something. So, what time are we kicking off? It's time, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. 8 o'clock kickoff for France women versus England women in the European qualifying games for the Euros for next summer as well for the girls, and trying to defend that title we won there. So we'll be doing that tomorrow as well. So it's 8 o'clock kickoff. So about 7:30 we'll go live. See if Liam's around for that one. If anyone else. Wednesday. Sorry, it's the last podcast of the season before we come back for the summer. We'll have a little mini break, and then maybe the podcast will be back during the pre-season and all that. It's the end of season Arsenal Women's Review show. We did the men's one last week, focused on the men's team. This one is going to be fully focused on the women's team and their season. And what they thought of the season. So far, got Liam on there. You got G on there. You got Lottie. I think you got Bez. I think he told me it was on here as well. I'm gonna double check now. Bear with me a moment. And they're still looking for, I think, one other guest as well, if I'm correct. 1 second though. Where is he? There he is. He did send me. Yeah. So it's going to be Liam tomorrow on Wednesday, G, Bez, and Lottie. And I think they are looking for one more guest for Wednesday night's podcast, the last one of the season. So that's going to be fully focused on the women's team, what they thought of the season, where they went wrong, where they think they can improve, etc., what they look forward to about the summer and until going into next season, etc. And go from there, basically. And then after that, that's Wednesday. And then Thursday's going to be the night off of the channel. Friday, we're back again because obviously, as I say earlier, England play Finland. There's another friendly. Another dull game to put myself through for you guys, but hey. And then the weekend off. Yep. Yeah. And then we have a full week pretty much off. And then bang, slap bang, that's Friday. The Euros get underway. What fun. Yay. I might even try to arrange an actual pre-Euro podcast if James Rovey's available. Get his thoughts on the Euro, not just Arsenal, so a quick catch up on the Arsenal side of things, but who he thinks are the dark horses for the Euros, who he thinks could possibly win it outside of the favourites, or who is his favourite, etc. The players to watch out for, etc. If he's available, we'll try and sort that out as well. To slot in between Fridays, after Friday's Watchalong and before Germany v Scotland, things like that. If he is available, we'll sort that. I can sort that out for you guys. Other than that, you then got Germany, Scotland, nothing on Saturday. Then England versus Serbia versus England or whatever, and then just we go from there basically for the rest of the Euros. Then, oh Harry, let's all suck off Harry. Night game. Also, anyone that hasn't already, do subscribe to Gary's channel. He's got a podcast tonight at half. I think now. It used to be 12:30. I think it's 11. Is it 11 or 11:30 nowadays? You need to remind me now. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate that as well. Yeah, we ended up winning 3-0, as Catherine says, and then basically just says how it is: pen, open play, pinball corner. I mean, I don't want to. I know you don't want to, but the media love it. 12:30 a.m. UK time. Okay, cool. Always had a soft spot for Holland. That's really interesting because obviously Ronald Koeman's the manager of Holland now. He took over from Van Gaal after Van Gaal retired because of his health issues and all that. Ronald Koeman went running back with his tail between his legs to Holland. They took him back. As we're a very young-ish team with a bit of experience in there, but the Memphis Depays and Virtual Van VVD and all that, Marcus Delit, etc. It's going to be an interesting one with Holland, actually. They've got nothing to lose, but also, see a bit. Be interesting how that plays out. And as I say, France. I think Holland v France in the group stages is going to be that's going to be a tasty game. Holland's 88 team was on the win. Look back at them players, mate. Look back at the players they had in that 88 team. But yeah, as I say, I think I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do 7:30, half hour before kickoff. Try and get the build up in and all that. And then if Liam's available, obviously Liam might join us for that as well to make up for tonight. If he's available, he'll pop on. And as I say, Wednesday you got your last Arsenal related podcast of the season. Woohoo! Apart from that, take care of yourselves, guys. If you haven't already, do smash the like button, do subscribe. And before we go, just to be at home, we mentioned it earlier. If you want to have a chance of winning this coin at the end of the month in the what's becoming an annual thing, we're partnering up. We have partnered. Sorry, we'll get there eventually. We have partnered up with Zenith Coins in the last couple of months, and we are basically doing a month-by-month giveaway where they put forward coins, a coin. First month it was this coin, and Neil won that one. Which you can, if you don't want to wait to try and win it for free, you can also buy Zenith coins themselves. But this is the coin that was won last month and it's been put forward again for this month. And then next month, the coin that should have been this month will be next month now. But it is a big one, limited edition. You definitely want to be involved in that one as well. But you're an Arsenal fan or even a football fan in general, a bit of Arsenal memorabilia, just because. if you've got Instagram, go over to Instagram, the most recent pinned tweet. If you haven't already liked it from last month, like it now, and repost it around and all that. You're entered for that. If you've got X/Twitter, go find me on Twitter at the Mr. Arsenal Pod, and you'll see my pinned tweet. You find that, you like it, you repost it, you follow me if you haven't already followed me, and you follow Zenith Coins. You're then entered into that competition that way. And as I say, it'll be during the Euro. So on Sunday, the 30th of June, if there's a game we are covering live, we will do the draw here live as well. But get involved. And to say, you can see the coin is both. This is both sides of the Z coin. As I mentioned earlier, you also get a little COA that come with it to prove its authentication and what it is, that hold that even more value to it as well. Little cloth to give it, if it gets any smudge marks on it, I think like that, you give it a little polish. It's a really nice bit of kit as well. I've been giving both coins via Zenith myself, and yeah, the quality is top notch. Any Arsenal fan would love it. Love these coins. So if you haven't already got involved, do it now. We've already got. I can tell you now. If you bear with me, before we do go, I can tell you we've got 61 people already entered, and that's just on Twitter /X and that side of things. That's not including people from over on Instagram as well. So that's only been up since Saturday. Sorry, the new competition will be up and running since Saturday. 61 people plus so you're looking over 70, 80 odd people already entered. If you haven't already, do get entered now, and don't miss out and help promote as well. The more engagement we get as well, Zenith see this as well, by the way, and it could help push towards other things with this partnership with Zenith going forward after these competitions are done with. That comes down to you as well. You got help you build this platform to what it can be and so much more. Whilst I joke. Yep, that's cool. Good to know. Emphasis to see you. No worries. I'll see you tomorrow. As I joke again, sorry. That's just to say, I've got. As I say, they sent me both. The both coins I've shown you, they've sent me both. One of each, basically, respectively. So obviously, it's freebies for me, and I can then show you that I'm not. That I don't know. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't back them either. I wouldn't be here promoting it or just put them out there or whatever. But they are, as I say, the quality is top notch, absolute pure. You won't find better quality in terms of this sort of merchandise, Arsenal wise. You will not find better quality. Got to find the there you go. You will not find better quality. There you go. That's a lot better lighting than that. Obviously, the lighting's not helping. Bloody. Let me turn this thing off 1 sec. I've got the screen light and that. And there we go. And there you go. So, yeah. And then the other one as well, the first one they sent me. This is the first one I showed you, which will be coming around soon as well. Whenever for future giveaways. That's pure solid gold as well. Out. You get your cloth, as I say. Even with that, you get your little cloth to give it a clean up and all that it needs to, and you get COAs and all that as well. Yeah, that's actually not, as I say. I wouldn't be here promoting it if I didn't like the product myself and believe that you guys would like it. So, yeah, I'm not a seller that side of things, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you all guys soon, and as always, take care of yourselves and up the Arsenal. Come on.